Bianca Belair in tears after her husband caught her cheating. Good day everyone, and welcome back to WWE Extreme. Before we dive into this wild, unbelievable, eyebrow-lifting roller coaster of a story, make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you never miss the latest chaos from the squared circle. Now let us get straight into it, because this one feels like a plot twist no one ordered. Imagine walking into a room expecting a normal day, only to witness one of WWE's most beloved stars standing in what might be the biggest emotional disaster of her entire career. That is the situation surrounding Bianca Belair right now. The woman known for superhuman athleticism, unmatched charisma, and a ponytail that could double as a licensed weapon is suddenly at the center of a scandal that has the entire WWE universe gasping like someone just kicked out at one. The moment the news broke that Montez Ford, her husband and tag team dynamo of the Street Profits, allegedly caught her cheating, fans were stunned. This is the couple many considered royalty, two stars with chemistry so strong it could power the entire WrestleMania stage. To see that picture-perfect image cracked publicly, that hit like a surprise superkick. Now, let us be honest. WWE fans love drama, but they also love their heroes. Bianca has spent years climbing to the top with nothing but hard work, talent, and a backbone strong enough to deadlift half the women's division. So the idea of her being involved in something this messy? It shook the room. People started asking questions. What happened? Who was involved? How did it go down? And more importantly, what does this mean for her future? Witnesses claim Montez Ford walked into a backstage hallway at a recent event only to find Bianca in an emotional conversation with someone she should not have been that close to. Was it a misunderstanding? Was it innocent? Was it something more? No one seems to agree on the details, but everyone agrees on one thing. Ford did not take it lightly. His reaction reportedly went from shock to frustration faster than one of his top-rope frog splashes. Bianca immediately broke down, trying to explain the situation, but by then the tension had spread through the locker room like a fire alarm. Superstars nearby were caught in the middle, unsure whether to step in or pretend they suddenly forgot how to hear. You know how it goes. Everyone becomes extremely busy tying their boots or adjusting non-existent knee pads when a personal argument breaks out. Bianca, known for her strength, confidence, and bulletproof presence, was suddenly vulnerable. Not the selling an injury kind of vulnerable, but genuinely shaken, wiping her eyes, trying to keep herself together. Sources say she was so emotional she had trouble finishing her scheduled segment. And that is the version of Bianca fans are not used to, cracked, shaken, and fighting back tears in a moment that felt painfully real. This moment has sparked a storm of theories online. Some fans believe this was a misunderstanding blown out of proportion. Others think there might be deeper issues that have been brewing between the couple for months. Remember, the schedule these performers keep is brutal. Constant travel, unpredictable hours, non-stop training, and living life on camera can eat away at even the strongest relationships. Some see this moment as the pressure finally boiling over. Still, what really complicates everything is Bianca's image. Her brand is built on power, discipline, self-respect, and being the EST. Cheating scandals? That is the complete opposite of everything she projects. It is like seeing John Cena jaywalk, technically possible but spiritually wrong. Fans are invested in her not just as a performer but as a person, and this scandal threatens to blur their perception of her. Meanwhile, Montez Ford is dealing with his own emotional hurricane. He has always been expressive inside the ring. Big energy, big reactions, big personality. But in this situation, people say he went quiet. Really quiet. The kind of quiet that feels heavier than yelling. Instead of causing a scene or making the argument public, he reportedly stepped away, leaving Bianca distraught on the spot. And that silence is what has people talking. Sometimes silence says more than an entire promo. Other WWE superstars reportedly tried comforting Bianca afterward. Some offered advice, others simply stood with her while she tried to gather herself. People close to her say she kept repeating that Ford misunderstood the situation, that it was not what it looked like, that nothing happened. But at that point, The damage was done, and emotions were already running too high to untangle the truth on the spot. Now, let us address what fans always wonder in moments like this. Is any of this connected to a storyline? Could WWE be using real-life tension as fuel for their next big angle? After all, this company has turned personal issues into prime entertainment more times than we can count. Matt Hardy and Edge, John Cena and Nikki Bella, Mandy Rose and Otis. The pattern is clear. Real life is the best scriptwriter. But everything about this situation feels less creative writing and more real-life problem you cannot kayfabe your way out of. It has a different atmosphere, raw, tense, and emotionally heavy. And the fact that other superstars stepped in to calm the situation shows this was not some planned backstage scene. Bianca's emotions afterward only reinforced that impression. People say she could barely speak without her voice cracking. She spent several minutes alone trying to breathe and pull herself together before leaving the area with staff members. That is not a performance. That is a person going through something major. Now the big question, what happens next? From a career standpoint, Bianca is still one of WWE's most valuable talents. She is a top-tier athlete, a marketable star, and someone the company depends on. WWE will not sideline her over personal drama unless things escalate publicly. However, if this situation affects her focus, her matches, or her on-screen chemistry with Ford, WWE may adjust their plans. Couples in wrestling often have interconnected stories, and when real life becomes unstable, it can throw off the entire creative direction. From a personal standpoint, the couple clearly needs space and conversation. Whether this was a misunderstanding or not, the trust between them took a hit. And trust, once cracked, does not heal overnight. Ford may need time to cool down, and Bianca may need time to reflect on how everything unfolded. This might even push them into counseling, private discussions, or a temporary distance while they sort things out away from the spotlight. Fans, meanwhile, are split. Some are defending Bianca with all their energy, claiming she would never betray Montez. Others are more skeptical, believing there has to be more to the story. WWE's social media is currently a battlefield of speculation, and as for Montez, he has his own journey to navigate. Hurt is a powerful thing, and trust issues can shape how he responds going forward. But he is also someone known for positivity and loyalty. He has never been the type to create unnecessary conflict. Whatever happens next will depend on honest conversation and emotional repair. For now, one thing is certain. This scandal has shaken the WWE universe, shaken Bianca, shaken Montez, and shaken the quiet halls backstage where everyone suddenly has opinions they pretend not to have. And with that said, thank you for watching WWE Extreme.